Everyone, it's Josh Frappier, realtor, team leader with the Coastal Life team with Real Broker. I just wanted to give everyone a sense of what's happening in our market right now because I know there's a lot of questions as to what to expect, right? We all know that interest rates have started to go up and we want to know what does that mean for the real estate market, inventory, how does it affect buyers and how does it affect sellers? So first, I want to dissect what this really looks like in comparison to previous years. So what I did was I looked into the past 10 years and then another 10-year period from there and so on. So let's look at some notes I have here. So in 2012, the average mortgage rate was about 3.6. And then rewinding another 10 years, 2002, rates were at 6.54. And then going back to 1992, they were at around 8.39. And then we have some motorcycles driving by, so bear with me. And then in 1982, they were up at 16.4%. So as you can see, dating back all the way to 1982, they went from 16 down to 8, then down to 6, and then down to 3, and now in 2022, the average is looking at somewhere around mid-5s is what we're expecting for this year. It could go up further from there, and it very well might for people that have lower FICO scores or lower credit worthiness for mortgage applications. But generally speaking, I would say to expect that as of now. Again, that could change. Who knows? It might go down again, but it kind of looks like it's going up, and that's what all the predictions are coming in at for us. So what does that mean for the inventory? So obviously, as the rates are starting to climb up, that might really pinch the first-time buyer market as somebody that was looking to buy something around 450 several months back, they might only really be able to afford something at around 400. And we know that inventory is still low, which means we're getting a lot of over-asking offers. So somebody that's looking to spend a max of 400 might have to spend around 375, or unless they're looking at the right property that'll give them an opportunity, say like a condo or maybe something that's not getting the most amount of attention, like the best property on the market. Of course, homes like that, they end up getting the most amount of offers and inspections waived and appraisal gaps paid for by the buyer. So there's all sorts of crazy competitive behavior that we're seeing. But what we do expect is that inventory is going to open up a bit. So we're already here in the spring market. We do see inventory climbing up. And now with rates going up at least a little bit, we're probably going to have a little bit more inventory. So that's a good thing. And I know there's always good and bad that comes with every single situation, right, in a real estate market. Because obviously with the rates so low, we had everybody trying to buy, right? But there just wasn't enough inventory. So you end up I don't want to say overpay, because you're really not. If you look at the equity that homeowners are getting, even after a year of ownership, no one's saying, oh my God, I overpaid last year. No one, right? And that's something to really think about. So now let's talk about what to expect for equity gain. Now, generally speaking, in this current market, we've seen a lot of people getting somewhere around anywhere from 7 to 15% equity gain year over year. And that's really going to depend on the property, the location, the zip code, the geographical part of the country. So I can't exactly say what to expect for year over year appreciation on your property, but generally speaking, what we are expecting in our specific area in greater Newburyport and southern New Hampshire and North Shore is around 9% this year. And going forward from there is a chance we're going to see appreciation go down as the rates continue to go up a little bit. That's of course going to open up the market, which means that there is more inventory. So that might reduce the amount of equity or the crazy appreciation, because it really did go like this. So now it's just going to kind of stabilize, right? So A lot of people have been wondering if there's going to be a crash. It's not a crash. We're not going to see a crash. I don't even like the word correction, right? Because that almost implies that there's something wrong with the market. And there's certainly nothing wrong with this real estate market. It's just very in demand, right? It's simply supply and demand. So if anyone's wondering, is now a good time to buy? Yes, it absolutely is, right? Because look at where the rates were 20 years ago. Look at where the rates were even further than that, and we can see that they were worse than what we're going to see right now. So if you are in the market to buy or sell, it would be a good time now to start mapping out those things, and that's where having a conversation with us can help you figure out what the right moves are, because we do see a lot of people still doing very well in this market, and I hope this message helps. I know that it's crazy to see what's happening because we've all been waiting for something to shift in the real estate market, and I think we're seeing it firsthand right now, the beginning of this shift, and it may not be as bad as we all expected it to be. So again, hope this helps. Again, this is Josh Frappier with Coastal Life. Please reach out. Let us know if you have any questions or need any help at all. We're always here. Thanks.